Welcome back, one and all. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Where we left off last time, we found a bunch of bounty quests that we have to do. We also were summoned to the Ducal Palace. Alright, and we are going to head into figure out what's happening with our land. One of my friends is having a hard time with the game currently. But he's only level 5, so I don't really know if that counts. We'll see. It's just kind of funny. Alright, so we're supposed to speak with Chancellor Warren at the Hall of Records, which is up top. Alright, let's go see what's happening with our keep. It's my keep, damn it. Who are you? Marshal Forwin. Thank you for coming, Eltimar. I've been trying to track you down for some time. I've been busy, you know, saving the world and stuff. This is Marshal Forwin. Forian? Wow. Forian. I can't do that name. Earl Bademar's military advisor. He will serve as witness for this proceeding. He gestures to the man next to him. Well met, Road Warden. Your reputation precedes you. I admit, you've created a bit of a stir throughout the nobility with your reclamation of Cad Nua. Most are not sure what to think of you. And what is this about? The legitimacy of your claim to Cad Nua is in question. Earl Bademar has issued a ruling on the matter. Cad Nua is mine. Any who challenge my claim will face my wrath. Threats will not make your occupation of Cad Nua legal, I'm afraid. Only the Earl can do that. All will be made clear once Lord Gathman arrives. Do you have any questions for me while we wait? Tell me more about Earl Bademar. Earl Bademar comes from an esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence after the War of Defiance some 150 years ago. The Deerwood consists of 7 earldoms. The Bademars govern the northern earldom, known as the Grasp. As to the current Bademar, he is as fine a man as I know. It is an honor to serve him. Tell me more about the Grasp. The Grasp is now the largest of the 7 earldoms after it consumed the pre-war earldom of Yenwood. It encompasses the notable settlements such as New Haemar, Giran's Grasp, Gilded Vale, and of course Cad Nua. Yenwood? When the Deerwood was a mere colony of Adir, it was divided into 9 earldoms. When the Adirans were defeated and ultimately driven out, 2 of the earldoms were absorbed and borders were adjusted. The Yenwood was one such earldom. I have other questions. What do you know of Gathbin? Well, I've met him but once. It was ample time to determine the character of Lord Araladar Gathbin, or lack thereof. He is descended from an old Adiran line that predates the War of Defiance. His great-grandfather, Rannig Gathbin, was the Earl of the Yenwood during the war. That is, until he was stripped of his lands and driven from the Deerwood. Do you know which way Earl Bademar has ruled? I'm sorry, my lord, I do not. The Earl's decree is sealed. What was that about Road Warden? The one who rules Cad Nua on behalf of the Earl of Yenwood is traditionally known as the Road Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is appropriate form of address. The Marshal nods and smiles. I got no more questions. Your timing is impeccable. Here comes Lord Gathbin now. Let's see what this schmuck is like. That has got to be intimidating. An opulently dressed man strides towards the Chancellor, his sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in the light breeze, boot heels echoing throughout the hall. An elven woman with cropped hair dressed in dark glinting mail shadows his steps before taking position alongside him. She watches you unabashedly, taking your measure. Let's move past this formality as quickly as possible. I have other matters to attend to. It's well known that Cad Nua belongs to me by right. And where is this pretender, he who murdered the Redricks, my own sister and her husband, and now steals my land? Where is this low-born wretch? Warren clears his throat and glances at you. This man here, this is the Lord of Cad Nua? I thought he was just another servant, perhaps a valet or porter. Everyone who owns their own keep, raise a hand. Go on, don't be shy. And I raise my hand. Imbecile, I hope you've enjoyed your time squatting on my land. Provoke me further and I'll hang you from the highest wall of Cad Nua when our business is finished. Chancellor, read the Earl's decree. Warren breaks the seal and unfurls it. Regarding the matter of the Gathbin claim on Cad Nua, Earl Bademar finds that the Gathbin claim was never relinquished by law. Cad Nua is the rightful property of the Gathbin family. Who saw that coming? I saw that coming. I knew it, he smirks at me triumphantly. I'm not finished reading, my lord. Gathbin rolls his eyes and motions for the Chancellor to continue. However, the Earl recognizes Eltimar's part in reclaiming Cad Nua, a site that has stood abandoned and even some would say cursed for over a century. Before Cad Nua is returned to the Gathbin family, the Earl has decreed that Lord Gathbin will provide compensation in the form of... Absolutely not. Gathbin folds his arm, a defiant scowl on his face. My lord? Warren raises his eyebrows. The amount is quite reasonable and a requirement for your land to be returned to you, if you'll just allow me to finish. No, the Earl hasn't been able to enforce his edicts this far south in decades, and now Duke Avar is dead. Earl Bademar's enemies outweigh his allies, it appears. I'll not pay a single copper to this miscreant for my ancestral land. Do you think I'm blind to the Earl's motives, lackey? He thinks he can send a message with this insult. I have a message that you can send to that son of a whore. Gathbin raises an open hand as the Chancellor shrinks from him, raising his arm in defense. I'm going to punch Gathbin. Gah! Gathbin's nose crunches under your fist. He staggers back with a hand clenched over the injury, teary eyes wide with shock. Well, this is by far the best legal dispute I've ever been to. Oh, this is so good. I like this. The elven woman deftly draws a pistol from her thick leather belt, her eyes wide in anticipation. My lords, please, there is no need for violence. Lord Gathbin holds your gaze for several heartbeats, his eyes burning with hatred. I'll be coming for what's mine. Count on it. Come, Captain Emery. We're leaving. He sneers defiantly before storming down the hall. The captain lowers her pistol and gives a smirking shrug before following her employer. Okay, let's just do a quick pro-con right now. So he had one girl, right? With the pistol, the captain, and the noble. Currently, within range of, like, striking distance range, I have a paladin with a relic two-handed sword. I have a fighter who has withstood dragon attacks. A paladin who has also withstood dragon attacks. A cleric who has a shotgun in his hand, basically. A mage with a wand. And a chanter with a relic bow. So there would be boom, magical pew, and then arrow going zook, and then 3 melee champions charging in, beating his face into a pulp. That fight would not go very well for him. While I can't say that Gathbin's reaction was entirely unexpected, through no fault of your own, I'm afraid you made a powerful enemy. I've dealt with much worse. I hope you're right. Warren smiles thinly. In any case, Cad Nua now officially belongs to you since Lord Gathbin has rejected the Earl's decree. He hands you a deep blue scepter which looks to have been carved entirely to sapphire. Here, this belonged to one of the old lords of Cad Nua. By right, it's yours now. Tell Gathbin if I catch him or any of his people in my land, they'll be executed. An extreme measure to be sure, but I'll pass the message along. It was a pleasure to finally meet you, my lord. Perhaps we'll speak again under more pleasant circumstances. Farewell, Eltimar. The marshal nods at you and leaves. He thinks that I've made a powerful enemy. That little lordling shit is gonna die horrible, painful deaths. Several of them if he comes into my land.
You must gather your party.
I killed an Adra dragon for that damn keep. I'm not gonna let a little snot-nosed punk take it from me with a chick with a pistol. I might regret saying that because chicks with pistols can be very, very, very deadly. I'm willing to bet. I'm sure this is going to come back and bite me in the face. But you know what will always be good? He'll always have a funny looking nose because I definitely broke it. Alright, we should probably go start hunting some bounties, I'm guessing. I know that there's quests and stuff to do, but I kind of want to do some bounties. If you know what I mean. If you get what I mean. I have no idea why I said that.
You must gather your party.
I'm just so excited. I haven't been this excited in a long time. There's the Esternwood. I think that's where one day to get there. Maybe we should go to Cad Nua and rest. And then we'll head over there because that's like a day of travel. I am going to be all tuckered out by that point in time. That would have been like 3 days of solid walking for my group. They might be feeling a little bit displeased with their forced march. Alright, let's go to Bright Hollow. Take a nap. Take a little siesta. Unless traveling doesn't give you fatigue and you... Oh, wait, hang on. What's going on in my keep? There's 3 things in my keep. There's a hireling payday. Vicious mercenaries will attack in 6 days, and nothing else new to report. Well, I'm going to already assign someone to that one. Okay. Geda and Animancer has requested an audience with me. Well, okay, we should probably go take a look at what she has to say. Then we'll defend our keep, then we'll rest. And then we'll head off. Let's go have a rest first, though. Or, an audience with Gaeta first. I hope she's inside the keep. If she's not, then that's going to be kind of confusing, but that's okay. Animancers are cool with me. I don't have anything really against them. They're kind of weird people, but sure it'll be fine. Valian Shock Mage. Gaeta, there we go. I'm Gaeta. I'm a researcher in the field of animancy. I could use some assistance if you're willing to hear me out. Alright, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. Oh, I like my chair. I'm looking into the Bioac problem, that is, forces that can unhouse souls from their vessels. I'm trying to develop some kind of defense to protect people against these forces. The trouble is, investigating what unhouses souls in the first place requires, well, souls. I haven't been able to arrange any test subjects. I need your help. We've lost so many people to these Bioacs already. I imagine if we could prevent such things from happening ever again. Perhaps you can use something other than Kith for these tests. I'd be willing to try to use alternate subjects, if you have a suggestion. There are vessels in the Eastern Wood, can't you use them? Yes, but working with vessels can be dangerous. I'm gonna give her 2,000 copper, hire some muscle, that ought to help. It certainly will, thank you. I'll put the money to good use, with good team. I'm sure we can gather a few subjects. A cure can't be that far away. Goodbye, Gaeta. How much money do we have, actually, before we go giving out all our money? Oh, we have lots. 174,000 copper. That's a lot. We are gonna resolve this fight. A band of vicious mercenaries is marching on our gates. We have to go punch them in the face until they stop moving. It'll also give me a good opportunity to see how much combat has changed, if at all, in this expansion. In this iteration of the expansion, I should say. Since it's technically the second part of the first expansion. Okay. Sell sword, sell sword. Yeah. Oh man, our adventure of Skane's gonna die. That's gonna cost me more money. Alright, well. I don't want that spell. Let's see what we got. Let's web some things. That's most of the things right there. And of course we are going to... It's only 13 seconds long. It's not really worth it. Let's just get a warding seal. Or... No, let's get a divine mark. Oh, it's only on one thing. Okay, let's get a... What do I want? I don't even know anymore. Barbs of condemnation. Let's just hit someone with it. I don't care. Now when spells are cast, let's just start shooting some cell swords. Maybe we should help out Halagita. She's in there all by herself. Our warden died. What are you fighting? Fight something, damn it. Don't hit nothing. That's just stupid.
Here's a lesson. Here's a lesson.
I don't even know what we're fighting anymore. Just cell swords, I think. What are you? Alright. That was easy enough. We had to rebuy a bunch of mercenaries, though. I'm guessing most of them died, as they are wont to do. They're not exactly the most easygoing of things. Well, I'm sure glad that that noble was so stupid that he didn't want to pay the probably marginal fee for my keep. And before we go running off, let's hire our Avenger back. Let's hire our... Who do we want? Who are the good ones? You. And there you have him. And the Shock Mage, which died apparently for some reason. And the Warden of the... Oh, I don't... Okay, good enough then. Ludicrously expensive people. Do we need to rest? Yes, we should probably rest before we leave, and then we'll head out. We're gonna go do some bounty hunting. Did we get experience for that? We don't even get experience for doing that. It's kind of a giant waste. I have to remember what the good spells are now. It's been a while. I went too far. It's definitely been a while since I played this game. Since the last expansion, really, is what it boils down to. I really need to fix my screen brightness, though. It's really dark. I ideally want it to be as bright as my other screen. But, oh well. It's all good for the time being. Come on. Alright, let's take a quick rest. We'll get the Constitution one again. I like that one. The Athletics Constitution. It helps out our people not get fatigued as quickly. And when it comes to our people like Aloth and Durance, they definitely need that little boost to their agility. Oh, my ice cream's melting. I got mango ice cream for dessert today.
You must gather your party before...
It's quite good, actually. It's really good. If only... I guess I could make a cipher. But that just seems kind of wasteful. I'm sure there's more than enough experience for Grieving Mother to hit level whatever with the rest of our group. But it's just such a huge commitment to bring her along. Because then if we don't like her and we gain a bunch of experience with her, then whoever we replace her with loses all that experience. And so on and so forth.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Good enough. Alright, we're going to the Eastern Wood. There are apparently bounties to kill here. Hopefully not super powerful ones. I really want to try a Barbarian. I actually haven't tried one yet in this game, other than the very beginning of the game when we're fighting, a messenger from Defiance Bay has arrived in Cad Nua. Of course they have. What the hell is quick save in this game? F5? Yes, okay, F5 is quick save. Now, if I were a group of people, they're doing graveyards, right? So, that's probably where they are, I'm guessing. My floating skull will come and scout the way for me. Or not. Let's quick save yet again, just in case. Who's good at stealth? I don't remember. What is stealth? C? X? Shift? Alt. It's Alt. Okay, we're here. In theory, they're going to be just up here somewhere. Now, who is my stealther? Not you. No, no, no. I don't really have a stealther. We found an Eothsukian Warden. This is definitely them. Okay. You fight that one. You fight that one. Not that spell. Let's go with... no. What do I want? That's what I want. I'm gonna put it like right there. And I want you to do the Capricious Hex. That worked out pretty well. Okay. Now let's get some level 3 spell like Dire Blessing. Let's get that going. And you are gonna cast Fireball. We might as well because we get free fireballs all day, every day. It's going pretty well so far. One dead. I think this group is pretty much toast. That was not so hard at all. But maybe some good loot. Let's take a look at the Coat of Ill Payment. Unique heavy armor, exceptional retaliation, and of resolve. That might actually be pretty good. You take that. And everything else is just normal. Alright.
Well,
Okay, that was easy. One group down. Got some levels, or some experience anyways, maybe not a level. Desperately need to turn up my brightness. Can I do that in game? Is there a brightness thing? Oh, that's really, it's really bright on your screen. Disappointing. Alright, I'll have to figure it out on my actual monitor itself. Oh well. Let's get out of here. There was another group. That's the Russet Wood that's in the north, I think. Le Remen. Clearbang Relag. Let's go there. Where was Clearbang Relag? Right there. It's a quick jaunt, just 2 days. 2 days of solid marching across the countryside. We're gonna go and kill all the bounties, get all the cool loot from it, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Hey, an exotic wares merchant is there. Fancy. He's leaving in 8 days, we got time. Alright, let's go deal with these bandits and then we'll go back to town. We'll go back to our keep. I think that they're going to be up this way. I need a scout. I've decided that I need to get someone that's good at stealth because I have nobody. Like, my highest stealth is 6. It's not very good. Okay, so that got real. That got real quick, if you get my meaning. You, and you. I want you to stop moving. That worked out really well, actually. Okay. You shoot at that one. And we're going to start with our free fireballs. And I actually want... Actually, we can just do Pillar of Holy Fire. Where's that one? We can hit 6 of them. Our priest is laying waste to everything. Holy crap, that holy fire spell is really powerful. Well, that was ultra easy. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything particularly good in that bundle of stuff, but I'm guessing there'll be a unique up here. Or not, there'll be nothing really. But we got our head. And a bunch of magical items anyways. Some are exceptional at least. Let's head back to the keep. We'll deal with all of our keeply matters. So far the bounties have not been particularly challenging, especially with that holy fire spell. God damn, that was amazing. There was some serious damage happening there. Like, a lot. I was watching them just get vaporized one after another. It was pretty damn impressive, I have to say. Let's go turn in these quests, and then we'll call it a video probably. And we'll talk to the messenger first. So, messenger. And then we'll deal with the rest of the situation. I'm sure the messenger will be something along the lines of stop making enemies of nobles or something like that. An attack was imminent, but your patrol stayed off the enemy. That's the first time I've ever actually seen that. That is good. That means that the game realizes that we have sweet defenses and probably shouldn't care too much about bandits coming in. We only rebuilt the entire castle and made sure that it was perfectly well defended. Hired a bunch of hirelings to man the walls, and yet we have to come back every few days to come ward off some enemies. Alright, I bear a message from the Duchel Palace. Pardon the intrusion, my lord. Chancellor Warren urgently requests that you meet him at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Is it about Cad Nua again? I don't know. My apologies, my lord. I am merely a messenger. You notice a bead of sweat trickle down the messenger's brow. Why isn't the Chancellor meeting me at the palace? Perhaps the Chancellor is meeting with you in an unofficial capacity. It happens from time to time. The messenger stares at the ground, avoiding eye contact. Remind me who he is. He's the legal arbiter of Earl Bademore, Lord of the Grasp. I believe you've made his acquaintance at the Duchel Palace. I'll meet him when I can. There is some treachery afoot. He was sweating, looking at the ground. Not acceptable. Famed merchant, purveyor of many valuable and, dare I say, rare objects. And so I'd like to remain. I have an urgent matter to discuss with you, something you want resolved quickly, as I am certain. Alright, what is it? Allies together, we're doing some, ruling yet again with my skull floater. It's these bandits, my lord. The roads are absolutely crawling with them, and they have the local merchants in a fright. I'm having trouble filling my stock. My suppliers say the risk is too great, and nobody wants to hear the finery sent out for delivery have been stolen by unwashed brigands. If I have no goods to sell, I cannot make a living, nor can I offer you the many special items that I normally have at my disposal. I'll put an end to this. Yes, my lord, what is it you have planned? Azura watches you curiously, his hands folded eagerly in front of him. I'm gonna give 5,000 copper. My name has worth in these parts. I'll personally ensure the delivery and no. Bandits will be the least of their worries if those merchants don't open up the supply lines. I am certain they'll come around, my lord. Thank you for stepping in. Once again, everything is in order. I'm sure I'll have more goods to offer you. So we just kind of like, you go tell the merchants to start selling shit, or I will come bust them up
before venturing.
with my fists. And they will have bigger problems than bandits, aka me and my fists. Which is not exactly an incentive for the merchants to start doing business with me. Not the best lording there, in all reality. Let's go up to the homestead place to get our sweet, sweet experience and whatever bounty items / money that they have for us. And some experience. Most importantly, the experience, because we want to get more levels. The more levels we get, the easier that stupid dragon, the Alpine Dragon, will be when we go fight it. But I'm sure there'll be more dragons to fight. There seems to be a dragon in every expansion so far. So there were 2 dragons in the original game, 1 dragon in the first expansion. I'm guessing there'll be another dragon in this expansion. My nose is pluggy. It's kind of irritating. I don't think I have a cold, but kind of annoying. I gotta fix my stupid color on this monitor. Not color, brightness though. It's so dark. Fighters are extremely good, as the thing noted.
Good day, stranger.
I'm here for the bounty on Ruska. You may have averted another war of the Black Trees, eh? Here's the coin they were offering. It's okay, I guess. I got Thorfinn's head. Seems like crossing the Knights tends to lead to a bad end. They pay well enough anyway. Here you are. So we got a bunch of money. We got some experience. And that was pretty good. How close are we to a level? Not really. Nowhere. In fact, nowhere close. So I'm going to end the video there. That's going to be it for this one. In the next one, we will be going and continuing on with more bounties, and then we'll head on to the main storyline quest. We also have to go meet the Chancellor at that bar, which I'm guessing is going to be an ambush. In fact, I would be highly, highly surprised if it wasn't an ambush. It just seems like it should be. So, take care, guys, and like always, suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you guys, so take care.